Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? I hope you will be fine and healthy. Students, as you know well that we had discussed the change of voice of present and past tenses. Today we will discuss the change of voice of future tense and imperative sentences. But first of all, I want to discuss one or two points with you. Students, in my previous lecture, there was a mistake, or rather, I can say there was an error by my side. I had written a sentence, we wore ready made shirts, and I had directly changed it into negative sentence. Instead of it, I should have changed it first of all into positive sentence. We wore ready-made shirts. Ready-made shirts are ready-made shirts were worn by us. And I had given you the sentences to change their voices. This was a sentence which was not written completely. The passengers were not being searched by us. I had not written by us. So the passengers were not being searched by us. We were not searching the passengers. Now, come to the point. Future indefinite tense, change of voice. Students, as you know well, the future indefinite tense is we use will plus or shall plus first form of verb. Okay, students. Many people say that nowadays we use will only, and shall has become totally obsolete. But the case is not like this. As English grammarians, we use shall with I and we, and with all other pronouns, we use will. So, if we will discuss the change of voice of future indefinite sentence, then we will see that will be changed into will be, and third form will be used. She will type this letter. This letter will be typed by her. Will type will be changed into will be typed. We have to add be and third form of verb. This letter will be typed by her. He will follow me. He will follow me. We used with the he, she, it, I, we, they, you, we use will. But when me will be come at the place of subject, then I, we use shall. He will follow me. I shall. I shall be followed by him. He will be changed into him. I shall be followed by him. I shall transfer him to Peshawar. Our basic sentence is I shall transfer him. So we will change it. Him will be changed into he. He will be transferred by me to Peshawar. He will not learn this poem by heart. By heart is an adverb of manner. He will not learn this poem. This is a basic sentence. This poem will not be learned by him by heart. Your door will be knocked at by him. This is a passive voice sentence. We have to change it into active voice. He will, by him, he will knock at your door. Will you report against him to the police? So this is an interrogative sentence. We have to use helping verb in this start. Will he be reported against? Report against will be changed into reported against. Will he? Him will be changed into he. Will he be reported against by you to the police? Our basic sentence is this. Will you report against him? Will he be reported against by you to the police. Shall we take tea? This is an interrogative sentence. Will tea be taken by us? Okay, students, the future continuous tense, we can't change this tense into passive voice. If we will see the sentence of future continuous tense, this will be they will be buying new clothes. And if we will try to change it into passive voice, it will look like this: they will be being bought, they will be being bought will be used, and this will be totally wrong. So we can't change this tense into passive voice. Okay, come to the future perfect tense. We use in future perfect tense will have plus third form of verb. We don't use has with any kind of pronoun or subject. Will have plus third form of verb. When we will make the passive voice, we will change will have into will have been plus third form of verb. She will have learnt this poem by heart. Okay, our basic sentence is by heart is an adverb. Basic sentence is this poem. She will have learnt this poem. We will start this poem will have been learnt by her by heart. Okay, we shall have pleased them. Them will come at the place of subject. They will have been. Shall have pleased will be changed into will have been pleased. They, because we can't use shall with they. They will have been pleased by us. She will not have forgiven me. I shall not have been. We have to use, because I will me will be changed into I, so we have to use shall with I. I shall not have been forgiven by her. Okay, then will they have paid him the price? Okay, this is an interrogative sentence. We have to use helping word in the start. Will he have? Students, you have to concentrate upon this, that we have not to use has, will, because this is the basic methodology that we use will have, not will has. Okay, will he have been paid the price by them? He will be changed into he. Will he have been paid the price by them? Okay, will he have locked the cupboard? क्या वो कबर्ड बंद कर चुका होगा? So this is an interrogative sentence. Will the cupboard have been locked by him? Okay, students, now we will discuss some imperative sentences. As you know well, what is an imperative sentence? Imperative sentences are those sentences in which you say someone to do something. It can be an advice, an order, a command. You say someone that someone has to do something. Okay, open the door. Darwaza kholo. As you know well that this is the basic criteria of passive voice, that the work is done at its own. The work will be done. Okay. Open the door. Let the door be opened. Open the door. Darwaza kholo. Let the door be opened. Darwaza khola jaye. The work is going to be done at its own. Let the door be opened. Buy this doll. Let this doll be bought. Eat these apples. Apples khao. Let these apples be eaten. Phal khaye jaye. The work is going to be done at its own. Open the door before sunrise. Open the door before sunrise. Or basic sentences: open the door. Let the door be opened before sunrise. Okay, students, no. Draw a map of Pakistan. Let a map of Pakistan be drawn. Okay, students, if we will see the negative sentences of imperative sentences, do not eat an apple in the morning. Apple mat khao. Do not eat an apple in the morning. Okay, we have to use after let we will use not. Let not an apple be eaten in the morning. Okay, do not catch the bird. Students, we can change the this sentence into three ways. Do not catch that bird. Okay, let that bird not be caught. We can write like this: let that bird not be caught. Do not let that bird be caught, or we can say, let not that bird be caught. We have to, we can change into in these three ways. Do not catch that bird. Let that bird not be caught. Do not let that bird be caught. Let not that bird be caught. You have to keep it in mind. Do not wind the watch. Let not the watch be wound. Do not beat him. Let him not be beaten. Okay, students, you have to practice the change of voice of all kind of sentences. You have to, first of all, you have to listen the lectures carefully. Then you have to practice it by yourself. Allah Hafiz.